In late December 1890, a group of detained indigenous Lakota were brought by USA military soldiers to Wounded Knee Creek. The group of Lakota consisted of mostly unarmed women, children, and elderly folks. Despite this, the USA military soldiers still decided to surround the group of Lakota and demand disarmament. One armed Lakota man didn't understand the order to surrender his weapon, and because of this, resisted. During the struggle over that indigenous Lakota man's weapon between the USA military soldiers and him, one likely accidental shot was fired. In response to the one likely accidental shot being fired, USA military soldiers shot indiscriminately into the crowd of indigenous Lakota. This resulted in the massacring of up to 300 Lakota, most of whom were unarmed women, children, and elderly folks. Lakota survivors of the massacre described USA military soldiers shooting at fleeing unarmed children, fleeing unarmed women, fleeing unarmed elderly folks. Some of the armed Lakota men did attempt to fight back, but they were severely outnumbered. This incident is today known as the Wounded Knee Massacre, and it's only one of many acts of settler colonial violence that the USA has committed against indigenous folks over the years. And this settler colonial violence continues today in the form of unclean drinking water, police violence, mass incarceration, the missing and murdered indigenous women, girls, two-spirit, and LGBTQIA+ crisis, mass houselessness, mass food insecurity, endless violations of treaties, endless violation of tribal sovereignty, continued occupation of indigenous lands, and so much more. And none of this settler colonial violence will end until we undergo the process of decolonization. Until then, indigenous folks will continue to resist just as they did at Wounded Knee Creek, just as they did during the American Indian Movement, and just as they continue to do so today.